Hello everyone and welcome for a new episode of Orenda Power. Today we're talking about Lucius, my angelfish, and you're going to learn everything about him and how I make him happy. So let's start the episode, shall we? Do you keep angelfish with betta fish? Well, if you do, this is your day of luck because I'm going to do a video about angelfish and betta fish compatibility, and if you want a shout out, just let me know. I'm going to include some clips of your own aquarium in my future video. Protein, I have received your files and I really deeply thank you for it. I'm going to include that, and if anyone else want this chance and even privilege, let me know. But for now, let's talk about Lucius. Lucius is a very peaceful angelfish, and he's a very clever one as well. He's pretty smart. Right now, I am training him to follow my finger. He follows it like one time out of two, but that's okay. That's a sign of intelligence. I mean, only a few of my other species of fish are able to do that. And despite the fact that he is an angelfish, he is very peaceful. He's one of my most peaceful fish. He doesn't fin nip, he doesn't try to eat the smaller one. Now, to keep him happy, I put him in a aquarium full of driftwood and vegetation. I have some duckweed on the top of the aquarium that you're going to see right there that provide a lot of shade, and shade is very important for fish, especially fish of the Amazon River. And I have also a lot of driftwood and plants. I have Java moss, jungle val, anubias, Java fern, and a few more, which really mimic his natural environment. And mimicking the natural environment is going to provide the best behavior coming from a fish. Now, for feeding, and this is what I'm doing in this clip, I feed a lot of bug bite, finally I said it correctly, as well as some very high quality flake food, and I also like to mix it with some dry bloodworm just to, spice things up. But the fish favorite is definitely bug bite. I'm going to add a little bit more right here just for the smaller fish and rust, my female betta that you see right there, to enjoy. And the big fish you see in the middle, that's Drogon, my blue Crontel male betta fish. And as you can see, both are doing perfectly fine together. So Drogon really Lucius is very perfect in this community aquarium. Matter of fact, most of those fish come from similar biotope. So the Colombian tetras come from the Amazon River, the Danios are from Asia, and the barbs are also from Asia, but all of those species really enjoy planted aquarium, and so will your angelfish. Another thing your angelfish is going to appreciate is hot water. So my water is 30 Celsius. You can go a bit lower than this. My water is actually that high simply for the growth of the fish. So I want both my betta fish and the angelfish to grow faster, but eventually I'm going to reduce the temperature. And for the acidity, there we go. I got a blank there. For the acidity level of the water, you want it to be 7 or less. You want it acidic. And putting a bit of driftwood and a bit of plants will really help you to achieve this. It's also going to make the water stain with tannin, which is going to give a little bit of the tea looking water. This is perfect. So overall, I have a very, very happy fish, a very, very peaceful fish, and I hope you have learned a little bit more about him. Last thing is the coloration. So right now, as you can see, he is very, very dark in coloration. His like his stripes, and I found that depending on the mood, the coloration are going to change, which is pretty amazing. Speaking of coloration, I decided my angelfish would have the regular stripe and the regular fin simply because I just enjoy more natural looking fish. I've never really been attracted to modified fish, though I really have no hate on them. It's just that I prefer when fish look natural, and this is why I decided to get an angelfish with stripe. So thanks out everyone for watching. Now at the end of each of my videos I decided I'm going to do a little bit of vlogging, or rather just show some random stuff. So today I will show you exactly where I filmed my first video. So this is me in my car, and this right there was where I filmed Viking versus Autochthon. And I was supposed to do a second video called Viking versus Autochthon Part 2, but I never did it. But I was supposed to film it in this background right here, which is like right next to my backyard and my neighbor's place, so it would have been very ugly, and I'm glad I didn't do it. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, y'all. I hope you have learned something new, and remember, may the fish be with you always. And yes, this is my new outro. So yeah, may the fish be with you.